Another day in Fortnite. What's going on, champs and chambits? It's FireMonkey here, and do you notice anything a little bit weird with what you're actually seeing on screen right now? Now, this is just me in normal Fortnite, right? This is the baseline game that everyone can play, but there's a little bit of an oddity here, and if you can't tell it, I'll just go ahead and, zoom in a little bit here. You may notice on the chest of my character, there's a little bit of a logo that isn't exactly the proper logo. If you don't know what I'm actually using here, this wrap that is being used on my character is a pretty simplistic wrap, and it's actually the Chapter 4 Season 1 Contender wrap, which you actually got back in Chapter 4 Season 1 for getting Contender 1 ranked in Arena mode, and for some reason, the actual icon isn't there, right? And if we actually go ahead here and we look at the wrap itself, we can go ahead and go over here, for example, type Chapter 4 Season 1, or I guess C4S1, is that how you spell it? Yeah. If we look here, the icon, very small on the gun, but it is on there, but for some reason, on the skin itself, it's not actually the right icon, and even on the back, it's not the right one, and instead, it's my banner icon here, which is a founder's banner from a long time ago for Save the World. Now, I know what you might be thinking, okay, FireMonkey, what's going on here? Why are you making a video just about this one little glitch? Well, it appears that a lot of wraps that have an extra decal placed on top of them are breaking right now in a few different ways, and it all relates to this new wrap called the Photon Wave Wrap that released in the item shop with the Luminary Vision set earlier today. So if we actually go ahead and we change the wrap on here over to the Photon, wave wrap right here, nothing too crazy, you can tell that everything looks fine. But if we go over to the back bling now, for example, and we start switching through some of the different things, you can tell that for the most part, things look perfectly okay. You can't really tell any issues. But as we go down here and we go to something that has an extra decal like this Roy G wrapped wrap right here, which has a little X decal, the X isn't there. The X is now a giant poop banner, and it's for some reason related to this specific wrap being on either the skin or the back bling, because if we go ahead and change this, for example, like the tacos or whatever, oops, I accidentally went down there, but if we go ahead and change it to Forever Tuesday, and we look back here, the X is back on there. And then, if we go back over here and we change it back to the Photon wrap once again, for some reason, my banner is back on the back of it. And it's such a weird glitch to happen out of nowhere. And if we continue going through the list here, I can continue clicking through things while the Photon Wave wrap is actually selected on the skin, and we can continue finding some weird little oddities happening here and there with different wraps. For the most part, most things are going to be perfectly fine, right? You're not going to notice too many crazy oddities happening to anything, but even here, right, where was that? Yeah, see this right here? This is supposed to have the Pizza Pit logo, but for some reason, it's a poop wrap, right? It's a poop wrap, and I don't really know how to explain it to you guys. But it's not just related to this skin, right? Because I know what you might be thinking, okay, so this bug is happening with the new cosmetic set. Well, it appears that it's related to this wrap in general, because if we go ahead and go over here and we actually go ahead and type in like wrap and we go to one of the other skins, we'll just use this one for example, and we go ahead and put on one of those wraps that have the whole entire decal thing going on with it, and we turn around, poop banner. Can't really see it too well because of the cape, but the poop banner is right there. And even if we save it, right, even if we go ahead, save that cosmetic, we go over here and we go into the styles and we go ahead and find the other customizable wrap back bling, which is right here, and we go ahead and equip that exact same effect, poop banner. Poop is still there, and for example, we can switch it around, right? We can continue going back and forth with everything, so we go ahead and put that wrap there, and then we go to the back bling and go to something like this, the poop banner is still there, and it's not just the poop banner, it's whatever banner you have, right? Because if we go over here and we go ahead and choose a different one, it will actually update this to showcase, in that case, there we go, yeah, okay. It updates it to showcase the new banner, and there's even a rare little oddity with one of the banners that I could show you guys, which was only given out to some content creators, and it's the Mavy's banner. Now, this is a little bit of a hidden Easter egg or a little bit of a thing that was kind of in the files that they just never tinkered with, and it's the fact that the Mavy's banner, if we can find it, is, a simplistic M, but it doesn't actually have the black background that every other banner has. Alright, after going through the list a million times, I actually managed to find it. They really need to rework the whole entire banner system, I swear. But if we go ahead and select this banner and then, go back here, you may notice the black border isn't there at all. And that is something that's super specific to only this banner because of how they actually implemented it in the files. But it could make for some very interesting combinations if you actually own that banner. Because we can go ahead and go over here back to the other skin that, actually showcases the logo towards like the chest and everything. If we go ahead and find it right here, we can equip one of those broken broken glitchy banners or whatever, and instead of having the black border on everything, it will actually be pretty simplistically there. I mean, right there, it looks like it was just built into the skin, like that was a part of the wrap or something. And even if we continue going downwards here and we continue looking at the different wraps, we continue trying to find some of them that have the little glitch going on for them. Once we find more and more of those glitched wraps that have the icon getting replaced by the banner, which, you know, is this one? Yep, that one gets replaced by it as well. Sucks that most of them are kind of like on the back. This one might be on the front. Nope, it's on the back as well. You can make some very interesting combinations out of it, right? And it looks like something that if you can kind of get everything sorted together, find the right combination and everything, well, it might not be too interesting right off the bat. It could be something that you could use as a unique little way to flex something that, you know, doesn't technically need to be flexed in the way of whatever you're doing it in, because of the fact that it's just a glitched little oddity that is happening out of the blue because of this weird little glitch with the brand new wrap that you can put on either the back bling or the skin itself in order to have this unique combination, right? And for example, if we go ahead and put the actual wrap on that skin again, you know, the photon wave, and we go ahead and go over here to some of the other wraps, you can see once again the Mavy's little logo right there having its weird little glitch effect happening to it. Even right here on Allier's wrap, it is replacing Allier's logo with the Mavy's logo. But yeah, I just thought this was going to be a cool little side video, you know, something that I wasn't expecting that. It even changes the logo of like the little like drift icon, or I guess, you know, Cypher PK's Dark Dragon, little like dragon face or whatever, changes the logo of that, right? There's so many weird little glitches and bugs just related to not even the skin itself, but the new wrap they added to the game because it showcases your banner icon on it that allows you to have all these weird oddities and changes happening with a lot of different things in ways where it obviously shouldn't be happening in that way. But of course, I'd love to hear in the comments down below, what do you think about this bug? What do you think about this whole entire just like wrap having a whole entire change where it's also being merged with other wraps and changing them as well? Do you hope it gets fixed? Do you hope that this just kind of stays in the game as a little bit of an Easter egg? I know it can kind of suck if people want to make certain combos here and there, but at the same time, it is a little bit of an interesting thing just to look at and see. I think it's fun. I think it's fun to mess with while it's still available. I think they will patch it, like 100%, you know, it's a possibility they'll patch it because it is cosmetics working unintended. I mean, even here, the llama is the Mavy's logo. And you know what, actually, if I go ahead and put my poop banner back on, it will be a shaken poop, right? That's all we can really explain it as, is the poop's going to be shaken. Look, I can just have my poop floating back and forth. That sounds like a terrible sentence. Anyways, you get the point. Weird little bug happening. It's all related to the photon wave wrap right here. And it's something that you guys can kind of mess around with and have some fun with before it's patched in the next game update, which will most likely not be in V26.30 because, you know, I don't think they actually have a fix already prepared for the Fortnite Mirrors update, considering it's already on staging and everything else, but it should be patched with the launch of Chapter 4 Season 5. With that said, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider subscribing and support the content I create, and I'll catch you guys next time with another video. Peace out.